I love that one of your presentations there where you went to Costco or something like that, and you got all the sugar on the tray there. And when you look at that, it's just like, holy crap, wow.
That's 6 months.
Right.
That's 6 months leading up to and through an Ironman is 155 pounds of sugar.
And right, you throw that out at somebody, and you really, do you really think that's what's going to be best for your health overall?
People know intuitively that too much sugar is not a good thing. They just have no idea that all those carbs they're consuming to fuel their sport, as far as our body's concerned, it sees it as sugar. Yep. And once again, like you're the perfect example. We're not talking about eliminating all that sugar and going keto,
nope.
Right? It's just, if you take a third out, that's 50 pounds of sugar you've eliminated, but you still have 100 pounds left. You've probably seen a third of your carbs being dropped since you started this journey.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. Overall. I mean, I would say from an overall perspective, yeah, I would say
third to a half.
Yeah. 100 to a half. Yeah. No more than probably not, I wouldn't say less than half, but definitely right. in that range.
So let's just say in that 155 pound scenario for you as a competitive guy, we've taken 50 to 75 pounds of sugar out of the equation, which is a lot of sugar, right?
Absolutely.
But it's not like you're without, like everybody says, I need my carbs. You got plenty of carbs. You're just using them more intelligently because, sure, they're going to give you that boosted performance when you need it, but there's unintended consequences from doing that, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, and, just there's another way too, right? Obviously, with what you're providing in the Vespas and the energy and things and how great you feel. And, the other thing we haven't talked about that I would argue has been the most beneficial thing I've noticed most is from a recovery perspective. Like, I'm still actually, I'm a huge fan of the power nap. So like I try to almost daily get in like a 10-minute power nap. So like I don't even set an alarm, but like I can just boom, take like this really quick nap. And that really does seem to help me a lot. But like normally after, we talk about that long Saturday ride, whether it's, 3-4 hours, getting up to 5 hours, after that, do a run off the bike, usually I'd be just smashed and, I get home and it's already, and even if I start early, it's 9-10 o'clock in the morning and, the kids are ready to play or do something. And, I'd be ready to go take a nap, instantly. And even later in the day, just my energy levels are so much higher, and that's really a huge benefit. And, it really makes me recognize how beneficial, your products and that shift has been.